I'm sure you would agree with me on this. Going from an absolute beginner to a proficient animator in a short amount of time must be a difficult thing to do, but it doesn't have to be. In this video, I'm going to be sharing 5 tips that have helped me speed up my learning rate and kept me motivated on my 3D journey. Number 1, create small projects. I've had people ask me multiple times, Sav, I'm confused, what do? I just finished the donut tutorial and I don't know what to do next. Work on a small project. I did the Blender Guru donut tutorial in 2018 and immediately after that I just moved to the next project and the next project. Essentially, I was trying to just see what I can do in a small scale. Like, I recommend working on a 5 seconds project. Try to recreate a shot that you think is cool. It doesn't need to be super flashy or super complex. You don't need to create an entire feature length film. Just something short that gets the point across. Your small project might be focusing on lighting, it might be focusing on the environment or characters or products. The more focused and the more specialized it is, the better. Number 2, take breaks. This is so underrated, fam. People have no idea. They just spend days and days working on a project and wonder why everything seems so convoluted and confusing. When you're learning, when you're working on your small project and you feel stuck along the way, take a break. Close the project for a day or two and come back to it later. I promise you, you'll be looking at it from a different lens. There will be some mistakes that you would have made that you wouldn't see because you're too focused on a specific part of the project. But when you take that break and you come back, totally different perspective. Number 3, structure your learning. Tutorials are great. Amazing, I make them. But when you're starting out, you could fall into a rabbit hole of tutorials and it gets confusing. My advice for people starting out is to find a course or a tutorial series, basically a package deal that explains various concepts. I always advise people to take the donut tutorial because that's what I did and I learned a lot from Enterprise. When you're trying to find your footing as an animator, it's better to take a course that really explains the concept. You can find 10 tutorials on YouTube about the same thing with 10 different methods. It gets confusing. But when you follow a tested method, a course or a series, paid or free, so far you have seen good reviews about it and you know that these are things that people have actually tried and tested, you're good to go. As a beginner, you don't want to jump on YouTube and start learning how to model a character from scratch. Fam, there are processes to this thing. I've seen it times without number. It gets overwhelming. You get confused. It's better to take gradual steps, learning step by step along the way. So as an absolute beginner, organized courses and series instead of random tutorials. Number 4, have a community. Oh my god, I cannot overemphasize this. You need to have a group of people around you that are also learning like you. People that can encourage you when you feel like giving up. People that know more than you and people that know less than you. This entire journey to excellence and proficiency, it's a long one. I'm still on the journey. I'm not perfect. I'm still learning. But at every step of the way, it will be beneficial to have like-minded people around you. I would recommend Batch, I would recommend Create with Clint, and I would definitely recommend my Discord community. Link is in the description. Finally, number 5, steal like an artist. If you have done the first 4 things on this list, you have found the community, you have structured your learning, you are creating small projects, you are doing all you can to learn and grow. At some point, you would feel like all the inspiration in the world has just disappeared. You just feel lost, feel blocked. At that point, the best advice I can give you is to steal like an artist. Find people that are way better than you, studios you admire. Find their work and take inspiration from them. If there is a specific shot that you have been looking at and thinking about creating, go for it. It's also part of creating small projects. Doing this will make you learn a lot from your process. Go out, fam. Go out. I don't like hearing there is a lack of inspiration. There is no inspiration out there. There is a billion inspiration out there. Go on Pinterest. Go on Behance. Go on ArtStation. Watch a movie. So don't be close-minded. So far there is an artist that you admire his work, try to recreate it. Then later you can figure out a way to be original. Bonus tip. I'm giving you guys a bonus tip. Tip number 6. Ask the opinion of non-animators. While it's great to have a community and talk to animators like yourself, you get invaluable insights when you talk to other creatives like writers, fashion designers, graphic designers, 2D illustrators, even a lawyer. You know why this is important? As an animator or a 3D artist or an artist in general, you might be living in a bubble and you don't even know it. When you create work for a client, let's say PayPal asks you to make a 3D animation, an ad for a product. The people that are going to consume the finished product, your animation, most of them are not animators. They are PayPal customers, random people all around the world. They might have no knowledge about animation. They might have the knowledge though. Who knows? The point is, the insight you are going to get from someone that has no idea about the technicalities of animation is going to be a vastly different perspective. So think out of the box. So that's all for today, guys. I hope you gained at least one little thing from this video, and if you did, please hit the like button. And if there is something you did on your 3D journey to help you level up your skills, I would love to hear about it in the comments. You might actually be helping someone out.